What's going on, guys? You already know who it is. It's your boy the other day. And today I'm here with the beautiful Chinel.
Ay, gracias.
And we just here chopping it up, talking shit. But yeah.
Hello.
And of course, we got OG Sippy Cup in back.
Pretty nice. Grateful.
All right.
Thank you
So,
for coming.
Chanel, you was...
No, don't be Chanel. The people are going to call me Chanel.
Chinel.
Chanel.
Get it right, all right?
Chanel.
She done told you already how it's spelled.
Well, that's the way...
Chanel, baby.
It's Chanel.
Chanel in Español.
Chanel number 9.
No, number 1, baby. Coco died a long time ago.
I know Coco died.
Well, then I'm number
But
1.
number 9 is like the best one, isn't it?
Do you think?
I don't know.
I know
I've heard that...
number 5 is the famous one, but...
I heard number 9 be hitting.
Hey.
Hard.
Like operator number 9?
Like, hello, operator. Hello, operator.
Hey.
But nah, you were a radio personality for a while.
I was for 10 years for iHeartRadio.
Let us know about that. Like, we're just getting into the game. You know, we're here trying. Like, what are some pointers? What are you... Now, matter of fact, give us some wild...
This isn't radio.
I know, this is us talking shit.
Yeah.
But... but besides that, you know, we could always improve. We could always make the, you know, our language better, our, you know, storytelling better. You know, and it's always good to hear from a professional standpoint where we stand. And also what we could do to be better as well.
Well, cool. Well, in that case, I'll tell you the number 1 rule that I would go by is... Well, I'll give you an example. So when I started radio here in New York. Mm-hmm. There was a station called Rumba that was short-lived. It was the first reggaeton station.
Okay.
But we weren't ready for it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it didn't do well, and it was short-lived. Then a couple of years passed, and I got invited by the same guy who had been my boss here, who was also my friend, to move to Miami and do middays in Miami. So here I had done a little bit, not a lot. I moved to Miami, and I do my first break, and I'm nervous because it's my first break in Miami. I'm not from Miami. I'm from New York.
I'm in Miami,
Cuban,
bitch.
not Dominican, and I'm, you know, and it's a Spanish station, and hey, yo soy muy orgullosa de ser Latina, but there's people that get annoyed with my Spanish because, you know, it's not perfect. But I say everybody's got a cousin that speaks like me.
Of course. Everybody knows.
But the thing was that I did my first break, and my PD, my program director, came into the studio and said to me, "Who are you talking to?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You see that mic? That mic is me. Act like you're talking to me. That's not who I want on the air. I want you on the air." And I was like, it clicked. So what I tell everybody is,
I like that.
It has to be like you're talking to your friends. You have to be as real as possible.
I really like that.
As real as possible.
That's
because they can smell when you're fake.
Yeah.
You know, people can smell when you're full of it, and they may like the music, but they're not necessarily going to like you, and you want them to like you.
Of course.
Right.
You know, and I know that I was real lucky because I had a different flow.
Yeah.
And it was because I was from here, and I was Dominican, Mexican, so the Spanglish was natural because in South Texas, that's it, you know, it's all Spanglish. But they liked me.
Nice.
They liked me because I was me, you know, and I was like everybody's friend. Yeah. Both men and women, because you don't want to be too... There's some women that just sound like if they're all sexy on the air.
All sexual.
And that turns women off.
Yeah.
And then it makes the men think of you in a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was very lucky, but I say it was from here. But yeah, just be you. The way you are, I wouldn't change a thing. If you want to go more commercial, cut down on the cursing. You know, that's the only thing
hey, our audience appreciates the realness of the show. You feel me? They like all the shit flinging we do here.
Yeah.
You know?
So there's nothing really to tighten up. You just got to do you.
Okay.
You just keep it very genuine.
Love you for you. I even had artists that liked me because I had the New York flow. When Wisin y Yandel, they were...
Wisin y Yandel! Those are my guys,
they
bro.
They sometimes didn't like the interviewers, and they were famous for that at one point. Yeah. And so it was cool.
Now, that's dope. Who would you say would be... let me reword this. Who was some of your favorite interviews while you were doing radio?
Okay, I was starstruck.
Really? With who? With who?
You gotta be really cool because you can't show that you're like
with Prince.
No.
Back to Prince. Here we go.
Back to Prince.
You gotta remember that I'm half Tejana. Right? Dominicana, Tejana, mango jalapenos, like we said.
The chili and sazon.
I mean? But I'm from Laredo, Texas, and I like old school Mexican rock, and that's Maná.
Oh,
okay.
Maná.
And so we had on the morning show this Colombian guy who had been a DJ, an on-air personality in DR, but he's on a TV show in Colombia. His name is El Gato, Humberto El Gato. Right?
Okay.
And he's the guy that should have interviewed Maná.
Yeah.
Except that he had to go to Colombia to record the show. And
yeah.
I got it. And
hey.
I was like, Maná,
nice.
what?
She was like, okay, hold on.
Let's do this.
Yeah, and it was really cool because it Amar es Combatir was the CD, was the album, right?
Yeah.
And they had written it after Fer's mother had died. Yeah. And so it had a lot to do with his mom. And he loved it because, and I didn't say it to be loved, I felt it. We had a meet and greet. There were a bunch of people there. I was in the middle of the seating and talking to them. They were on stage. And I said, gracias por compartir tu mamá con nosotros. Yeah. And that was it. Afterwards, we're all talking, and this is a groupie thing, right? Yeah. And he says, he has curly hair, right? And he says, me gustan tus rizos. Hey. And I'm like, oh.
You do?
Inside, I'm going, and it's not that I think Fer is hot. It's just that I love Maná.
Yeah.
So I say, oh, gracias. And he says, ¿puedo tocar uno? And I say, sí. Yeah. So he pulls my curl and he asked me what I'm using. And at the time I was using Huida. I love Huida, right? Yeah. So I'm telling him about the product. No plug there. So I'm telling him.
No plug. Send us a check.
Right? Love you. Chadwick. Right? So he pulls my curl. And he says, wow. And I say, and I laugh. And I say, pero ahora me tienes que hacer un favor. And he says, ¿qué? And I said, lo tienes que hacer de nuevo y tomar una foto. So I have a picture on Facebook with Fer pulling my curl.
Oh,
but that was one of my, that was like, I was starstruck. But nobody would know it until I got into my car and I called my friends in Texas. And I was like, oh my God. I'm not going to lie. I did that groupie shit. That groupie shit. And I'm usually very cool. Okay? But that was like a childhood thing.
No, I feel it.
I fanned out a little bit, but on the inside, I was very cool.
Shit, I don't even know at this stage who I would fan out for. How about you?
Who I would like?
Who would you geek out right now if you met them right now?
Like Scarlett Johansson, probably.
Damn.
That's a pretty good choice.
Yeah.
That's a really good choice.
Yeah.
I think Riri would be mine.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that I'm going to try to ask her to get on the track.
Pregnant and all?
Pregnant and all.
She can be mean.
I don't care. I like that. But it's not even like on some sexual shit. Like not even like no. It's like on some like real like yo, I think homegirl is like super dope and I would love to work with her kind of shit. Yeah.
Just be careful what you say, because every now and then someone pisses her off, and you're like, "What did I say?"
Well,
you gonna hit a raffle of the freaking
the Rafa Fendi,
the ref world,
the Fendi.
What is she Bayesian, right? She Bayesian.
Is she
right?
I don't know. I know she's like Caribbean.
Yeah, you want to hit a raffle that Caribbean woman?
That's
like,
fine.
Bump her ass, man! I tell you that. No.
That's fine with me. Like I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, bro, like
her tongue is gonna give you a lashing.
I'm good with that. That shit turns me on a little bit.
Whoa,
but it's not even about that. Like I honestly believe, like she would be a dope person to like work with.
Of course.
Yeah.
Even though she hasn't done music in like ages, but she would be fucking fire to work with. Especially how she hooked up Calvin Harris or the Deep Shakers for that track.
For which track?
Oh baby, this
is what you came for.
That's
lately. That joint, yeah. But yeah, besides being starstruck, who didn't you like? Any people that you was just like, nah, I can't fuck with this person? Like any interviews or like people that were acting too bougie?
No.
No?
You know who two of the most polite, and really when they would speak to you, they would look at you in the eye, were Ricky Martin and Enrique Iglesias.
I believe it.
They really, like, they were paying attention to what you were saying.
Mr.
And Juanes.
Mr.
Obviously, it was a Spanish station, right?
Wow. Definitely Spanish. Mr. Living the Vida Loca.
And Mr. Tengo la camisa negra.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honest.
You feel me? Like, bro, they be getting it in, man.
They were the sweetest, but that anybody was rude or a little bougie,
Yeah.
I really can't.
Can't put your finger on it?
You know what? But see, this wasn't
Spill
them.
the tea, girl.
This wasn't them.
Spill the tea, girl.
I can't even think of their names, though. Oh, my goodness. It's a brother-sister team, and they're not like...
Okay.
They're not like salsa or bachata. They're not reggaeton. They're more pop, Spanish pop. Shoot, I don't.
I've never gotten into the Spanish pop scene ever.
I know a little bit about it. I know a little
What
bit.
are their names? And it's just their first names, and they're brother and sister, and they're really cute. And I did an event where I was on stage, and first of all, it was the worst event that I had done ever because they were taking forever, and I had run out of things to say. Okay?
You were like,
and it was terrible because my best friend Siley,
Yeah.
who grew up on Elwood, she's there for the weekend and stuff, and I'm like, I am bombing so bad right now.
Shit.
Okay, like this is not, and they wouldn't come out. So when the show finishes, when they perform and stuff, and I'll remember their names at like 3:00 in the morning. Right? So when the
I'm like, fuck, I finally remember.
Chinga, we're gonna put a little. All right. So when the show finishes, I want a picture.
Yeah.
We play them on the station. I want a picture. I deserve to have them on. They would not let me in the room, but it wasn't. See, I can't say it was them. Because sometimes the people that work for them, and they have no idea that the chick from the radio station that you made wait for 40 minutes on stage with nothing to say when she was just supposed to present your ass.
So you were on stage doing what? Did you just become like a stand-up comedian out of nowhere? You were like,
I started talking
you was like,
about
hey.
because it was, what is that event? It was a Hispanic event, like, you know, social media type thing. And I was just, how's everybody doing? And did you go to that? And then they would play music, and I'd be like, eso fue fulano de tal. You know, like.
And then they're like, oh shit, like hurry up.
No, it was awful. It was so uncomfortable. It was so.
By the way, were you talking about Jesse and Joy?
Yes! It was them! Yes! Jesse Joy. Yes.
Shit, I got my very own Jamie in the building. Fuck yeah. I got my very own Jamie. Life is good. Life is good.
Wow.
You was on it.
Jamie ain't got nothing on me.
Yo, shut up. Don't bring that beef to your plate. Don't bring that beef to your plate, bro. Jamie be on it before you finish your sentence, bro. I ain't trying to beef with them. That's a team that we're trying to unite with. Alliance.
Sure.
Alliance.
Double team.
Peace and love, Joe.
So I got a question for you, and this is kind of a cliche question, but I asked this to like a lot of our neighbors. But what would you say? Who are like? Give me like maybe 3 to 5 of like your greatest inspiration. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that would say that like in your line of work, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would you say like inspires you? Like maybe 3 people, or like, you know what I'm saying, to keep doing what you do.
To keep doing what I haven't been doing what I do.
Well, I mean, in general. So like,
who do I admire in the business?
Yeah. Who 3 people that you
Angie,
admire?
baby, Angie.
Oh,
Angie,
right.
Queen.
All right.
The queen herself, Angie Martinez.
You've got to. She is the queen.
For sure.
Let's see, and then I would say Enrique Santos, who's current right now, and who's on fire with iHeart. You know.
Yeah. Shout out iHeartRadio.
Yeah, he's like VP of Spanish and stuff, and they didn't have that. That was a position that was developed.
That's what's
and
you know who else is at iHeart?
He's also in English and Spanish. Huh?
You know who else is at iHeart?
Angie.
My dude, Charlamagne. I fuck with Charlotte. I fuck with Charlamagne.
Yeah, I don't.
I fuck with Charlamagne.
He was rude.
He was rude to you?
He was rude.
Yo, Charlamagne, how you gonna be rude to her, man?
We were at an event. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, Charla.
He said something. And we were at an event and we were backstage.
Yeah.
Right? And he's made a comment and I kind of, we were all at a table and so I commented back, and totally ignored. And I was like, oh, okay.
Damn, Charla. You know what? We know you a good man now, but 10 years ago,
yeah.
he was the shit talking Charla.
In Miami. Remember that time you were in Miami?
Oh shit. Shout out. Wow.
Yep. But let's see. Okay, so I said Angie Enrique Santos.
Okay.
And you know who I admire a lot?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. From the morning on Y100, Z100.
From
Elvis
the Morning
Duran.
Zoo. Elvis Duran from the Morning
But
Zoo.
I'm going to tell you why. I mean, he came out, and Enrique Santos also. Mm-hmm. They're one of the first on-air big guys that have come out as gay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was a big thing,
Oh, wow.
And hey, and they've developed into these huge shows, and you're listen, I would on the weekends, I'd be on every Spanish iHeartRadio there was. Right? I would do weekends for iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
Basically. Like not iHeartMedia, not the terrestrial station in Miami. And I would do 2 stations in Miami.
Yeah.
I would do Mega 94.9, which again was iHeart, not SBS, like here in New York.
Yeah.
And then I would do 93.9 MIA, which is like KTU here.
Oh, okay.
So I was English and Spanish.
Okay.
And I was on the same shift too. Like it was middays. I was actually the first person in the country to do 2 stations, same time slot, same city, in 2 languages.
Fire.
And
Shout
still
out.
say the same name.
Big respect to you for
but
that.
These guys,
Yeah,
shit.
like, do
are
these amazing things. They're everywhere. They're across the country. They get a part of their show most of the time. And they deserve it.
No, I believe it.
They develop those shows.
No. If you develop a show, you should definitely get a percentage or a part of that.
Yeah.
That's without a doubt.
And
you know what I mean?
Terrestrial still makes money.
Yeah.
The bottom line, there's a lot of. I still listen to radio. I do. And
I
they're
do too.
they're digital too. You got we know iHeart. You've got lamusica.com. You've got you've got all these other.
Yeah.
For sure. You
Every
still got
radio
Sirius
station
Radio.
has their proper
satellite
website.
radio.
So you're
Forget about
good
it.
either way.
Yeah, you still got satellite radio going on.
The only thing is they're stricter.
Yeah, of course, because you can't be wilding on that because they still follow what's the guidelines of the FCC?
FCC rules.
The FCC
you have
rules.
to take a test every 6 months.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's worse than HEPA.
And then it reminds you because I cursed one time.
Oh, one time, damn.
I did, but it was like fuck.
Fuck shit.
It was the F-bomb.
I said.
You was like,
no, it was awful. It was awful.
Damn,
I was angry.
right now.
It was terrible. I could have been totally fired.
But like that whole Me Too movement is crazy though. I'm not even gonna bullshit you on that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I understand being inappropriate and like I don't know, fucking.
Well, that's the thing. Now, if I'm easy to joke with, then you can joke with me, but don't joke with another woman. You know what I mean? Like you have to know when. And then the Me Too movement, like that's a whole other level of it. Because yes, I'm with it. Between bosses and coworkers.
No, like I believe in the workplace you shouldn't joke around like that at all. Maybe like outside of work if you were cool with like your coworkers and shit, but like nah. At the work spot, nah. That's an HR issue. I'm straight.
Yeah.
I'm straight on that. I don't need a firm talking to. I'm all right.
It's true though. It's true, and it happened. You can ask any female.
Nah, like I believe it. Like in corporate or in Wall Street, I believe that shit happens all the fucking time because people are usually fucking high on coke and everything is high stress and all this other shit. So I believe it. I believe that 110%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does it work the other way around though?
No.
That's the thing about it. Does it work the other way around?
Well, yes.
Or is it like a double standard thing?
No. Because look at what's his name? Kevin
Hart?
No.
Kevin Spacey. Kevin.
Is it Kevin Spacey? Who was in House of Cards?
Kevin Spacey.
Okay, Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Right, and he got busted with men. And then look at what's
He
that
on
big
some
football
super
player who's the comedian who's been in a lot of like sitcoms. Black, tall.
You're talking about I think you're talking about Terry.
Yes,
Terry
and
Crews?
He came out.
Not Terry Crews, but Terry something. Yeah, might have been
Terry Crews, the big dude?
Big, strong
big dude.
That he's in the Old Spice commercials?
Yes.
The white chicks, black guy?
Yes.
Yeah, Terry Crews.
He came out and he said that he'd been like sexually harassed.
By who?
Yeah, he did.
I don't remember.
Who the hell would sexually harass Terry Crews?
In the industry, bro, a lot of shit.
What is that?
Yo,
What, like
you
an
know a lot
old
of
white
that shit
director
happens.
was like, "Hey Terry, you want this role? You gotta suck this dick." I know it's not your type, Terry, but if you want this leading role, you gotta slap on the snob.
I want to say they grabbed his ass.
Well,
Something like that.
Terry Crews looked like he got a nice ass though.
Oh my goodness.
What?
All right, you joke.
I don't know. I don't like those strong.
Oh my goodness.
The strong
those
guys.
hard, strong men. I don't know if it was because I was overweight most of my life and I like softies. I don't know. I like a build, but too hard, like the frogmen. I don't like that.
What, like The Rock? You
No.
can't fuck with The Rock?
Yeah, but I love The Rock, so I don't know. I might make an exception.
Like that man could fucking curl me
Listen,
with
I don't
one
like
hand.
skinny guys either, and I make an exception for Lenny Kravitz, and he's a skinny man. But I would make
Lenny Kravitz is though. Come on, bro.
He's cool.
Lenny Kravitz is that guy. Like he got the swag, bro. Like I believe Lenny Kravitz is one of those rare men. Like even if he wasn't famous, could probably pull any female. Just because of his swag.
Yeah, both are equally pretty cool people. The Rock, I say The Rock is like a dope. The Rock is
Yeah,
cool.
but I'm saying like Lenny Kravitz, if he wasn't famous, he'll still be
Still
pulling
be hot.
still be pulling mad chicks, bro.
Because he's got
Probably,
that vibe, that
man.
soulful, cool dude. You know, I'm in one of his videos.
Really?
Oh.
Not really. But not really.
Like,
There's
yeah,
a
not
video with Gina Gershon.
Yeah.
Right? And in that, he shows his ass, he crosses, right? In that video, they show him in a concert at Limelight. And they show the catwalk. I was on that catwalk.
You're like, hey, I was there.
But you see like 3,000 little cabecitas, little heads. And it's like a split second. But I know I was there.
I was there when it happened.
You see that curly head way far in the
I
back?
had to blow
That
dry
was you.
straight that day. I had to blow dry straight.
Oh shit!
You see that girl? You see the one with the straight
All right,
hair?
all right,
That was
hey.
me.
Esa gordita que está ahí.
That one.
That's me right there.
The one reaching for his balls.
Nah, it was too far.
Nah, but you feel me? You know who else has that swag or had that swag? Prince.
See, so many women, so many beautiful women found him so attractive.
I don't understand that.
Didn't.
Like I understand if he was like a guy, but he was like not a guy. He was androgynous.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Like he was cool. Like his swag was outrageous.
I'd be his friend.
Yeah.
But I wasn't turned on by him in any way.
Nah.
Before.
He'll be like, "Hey, Chanel, let's go play some basketball."
Yeah, you are.
Well, you didn't. How about when he kicked Kim K off stage for not dancing right?
For not dancing.
He was like, "Bitch, get the fuck off."
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Yeah, yo, Prince is a gangster, bro. He don't give a fuck.
Oh, wow. He checked Kim K?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
and then
on,
she
bro.
said, I don't know how to dance. That's what they claim. They just don't know how to dance. And you really never see them dancing.
I could believe it. But the thing is, they're what, Armenian?
Yeah.
I believe Armenians got the flow. Because they're not like...
Yes.
They're not like white people that don't have rhythm. They're like Eastern European, and the Eastern Europeans got rhythm, bro. Even though their music is kind of but they be having flow. I can't even lie about that.
Well, apparently they lost out on it.
Damn.
According to them. Because first of all, who judges you dancing, really? Like, just dance and have a good time.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of music you're dancing to. Like if they threw on some bachata merengue, I wouldn't look at Kim K like she knew the steps. I'll be like, okay, you're
let me teach you.
Yeah. But if it's like house music or like hip hop, I wouldn't really expect her to do much. Like that, anybody could rock with.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm like,
it wasn't like he was doing bachata. All she had to do was,
a little something, a little wiggle your hips,
if
something.
If she would have just tried, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she just kind of stood there, and I think she froze. So.
But the thing about it is, like, you already had, you already came out. She was already out in the limelight. So it's like having cameras and people watching shouldn't be frozen. Now I understand if she froze up because it was Prince. Like, oh shit, Prince is taking me up on stage and she forgot who the fuck she was for an instant. She probably got mad moist and was like, oh my God, it's Prince.
But again, for Prince.
My little fairy straight man. Yo, bro. If Prince was a mythical creature, he would be a fairy.
Jeez. If Prince was a mythical creature.
Am I wrong? or like a little sprite or something. Like a pixie. He could be like a pixie.
I can see, yeah.
or like
It's the sweet one.
Yeah, a little
Sweet?
Yeah, a little black leprechaun. Whatever, you feel me? What?
I like the Sprite better than the leprechaun.
He could be whatever.
Leprechauns are scary.
Like he could be whatever he want to be as long as it's small with wings.
Small with wings.
And glows. And glows. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He'll have a little purple outfit on.
Yeah. His whole aura will be like purple out.
Yeah. I could
cool.
see that.
Yeah. Now talking about mythical creatures, right?
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
It was either you or me who's gonna ask it. Go ahead.
Talking about mythical creatures, right?
Go ahead.
If you had to make Michael Jackson a mythical creature, what would it be? I see him like.
I don't know.
If Michael Jackson was a mythical creature,
I see him as a unicorn with vitiligo.
What the?
I don't
A
see him as
unicorn with one stripe.
No. He'll have first he started off being a full black beautiful unicorn, and then he started changing.
Yo,
so he have vitiligo.
That's one depressed. That's unicorn.
Why? He poops rainbows.
He poops rainbows.
He poops rainbows and pisses glitter.
I can't.
Like how you could he be?
That.
I don't know.
A unicorn?
A unicorn.
I don't know. Nah.
Huh? OG sippy cup? What we got back there? What you thinking?
Are we still going with the OG sippy cup?
Yeah.
Today? All right.
I haven't thought of a new one yet. Don't worry, it'll come to me soon.
Michael Jackson or like in general?
Michael Jackson.
Damn.
What mythical creature would Michael Jackson be?
Michael Jackson.
I don't see him as nothing fierce.
You don't see him as nothing fierce?
Nothing fierce.
It's that I don't see him. This is gonna sound terrible. I don't see him as something as pretty as a unicorn.
I feel you on that.
I see. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that. That's why
I was giving him the unicorn status because of who he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not because it could be an ugly unicorn. He could still be blissful. You know, a unicorn with Down syndrome or something.
Oh damn. Damn.
What?
I would say maybe more like a beautiful goblin.
Yes.
Because remember, he changed faces. And like at the end, his faces were kind of falling off. But he's still magical.
So he'll be like the dude from. Would he be like the dude from Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Or Dobby?
I don't know. Maybe not Dobby. But
he wouldn't be a Dobby character?
That's a little bit too much.
Yeah,
Dobby.
But
that's a little feature.
Thanks, like.
My nigga said. But yo, that shit is wild though. Damn. My nigga Michael Jack.
What? I got a question for you, Chanel.
Okay.
So what would you say is your spirit animal or mythical creature, whatever. It could be a real creature, a mythical creature, whatever. What would you say is your spirit animal?
You know, I go with a lion.
Yes.
I've always been a lion in my head. And I don't know, it's the hair.
It's definitely the hair.
I think my dad one time said que yo era una leona. Right? Now, his name was Leo.
Okay.
And my middle name, because my mother, I loved your father so much. That she named me Chanel Leonor. Right?
Wow, that's very close to my sister's name.
That's cool. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Shout out to you, Leo.
Shout out. But I feel I don't like to say it because lions is like rah, aggressive.
Yeah.
And there's a side of me that's a little bit like
It's spicy, of course.
Really?
I see it.
That must be the Mexican.
I don't know.
That must be the Mexican mixed with the Dominican, tú sabes.
Oh, so you're half and half?
Nigga, that's that chili mixed with the sazon.
Dominicana, mango y jalapeños, mi
All
amor.
right.
My man, that's that chili and sazon mix, bro.
There you go. With a little Greek and Spanish and Haitian.
All right.
I didn't know we were doing 23andMe now. if we're going there,
dude,
then
I'm very proud of where I'm from.
I love it. I'm not saying anything negative.
But I want to do that.
Me too. Actually, my cousin did it.
Yeah.
My cousin did it, and I was like, before you tell me your results, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you are, and I got it spot on.
No way.
Dead ass.
And what was?
It was, of course, Spaniard European. African, Western African actually.
Okay.
Arabic, like 2% Asian, like South Asian.
Okay.
And everybody who is not, all right, this is a fact. Anybody who is not European or Eastern European has 1% agnostic Jew Hebrew in them.
Agnostic.
I heard that.
Yes.
Okay.
And if they're saying that 1% symbolizes that you're one of the tribe, you're part of one of the tribes of Israel.
Oh, I see.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I love that.
And it's crazy that all the people with melanin have this.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is like everybody who's not white.
Yeah. No offense to my white people. Love y'all.
You feel me? yeah. No offense.
Love y'all.
No
niggas.
offense. No offense.
Y'all my niggas. I can say that. Y'all can't.
you
FYI.
Can't really be saying that. I mean,
fuck it.
Whatever.
I saw Nori say it. That's all right. It's all right.
Sorry, bro.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
In the long run, but yeah, like everybody in the world who is not like from like European descent or like from like the Caucasus Mountain descent has that 1% of Jew in them.
Now I want to do it even more.
Yeah, that makes me kind of want to do it now.
True.
I want to do it too because I want to see what.
Wait.
No.
And also, two other people.
Never done
the
it.
Aborigines from Israel, from Australia.
Yeah.
And the I want to say the Dogon tribe of Africa, which is known to be the second oldest tribe on Earth, still existing, next to the Aborigines, and you can actually trace their DNA to like origin times. Wow. Like even pre-Ice Age times.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and on top of that, there's a section of that tribe that has only blue eyes.
I've seen that.
Yeah. And then the crazier thing, on top of all of this, right? Besides being able to trace their DNA and all that, they have like storytelling, like their stories and their origin stories, like tell about like the 9 planets, how the Earth processes around the sun, all this like all this knowledge that modern civilization didn't have until like what, the 1500s, 1400s. When did Galileo? Can you look this up real quick? Check out the year that Galileo found out that the Earth revolved around the sun. Because they knew this millennia before, and so did the Aborigines. Like the Aborigines too, they have this thing called the dreaming.
He invented the telescope in 1609.
And when did he go up to the church telling them that the Earth revolved around the sun? Because I know he got locked up for that.
Yeah.
For the heresy and
they burned him for that.
Yeah, they burned him for that, right?
Yeah, they burned him at the stake. He died.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
and that's another thing too. You would think that
you would die back then over your.
You would think the church out of all the. I don't know how I want to say it. Not systems, but
there's a word.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm trying to. from all the like major influences,
Yeah.
you would think that they would want to progress like knowledge and science, especially the fact that if science could prove God, which is somewhat is doing that now.
Yeah.
Because they've discovered the Higgins particle, which gives everything mass.
You talking about what are you talking about?
The Higgins particle?
Higgins particle?
Yeah, it's also called the God particle. The Higgins boson. Excuse me. It's called the Higgins boson, and it's also known as the God particle, and that's the substance that gives everything mass in this universe.
We look that up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you would think that at least the Catholic Church, which is the strongest of the Christianity churches, I guess, because it has 1.2 billion followers or some shit like that, would actually want to progress science because of the fact that science could prove God.
Yeah, but back then.
No, I understand that because back then it was more a political thing. And
a money thing.
Oh, hell yeah. Yo, back then priests and the Pope were rock stars, bro. They used to get all the putang. All the middle-aged, black-aged putang. You feel me? Shit. Nah, but did you also know that there was a pope that actually modified the years? So we actually might be living in 1700 instead of 2010.
Well, the whole
Or
calendar.
2020.
The whole calendar got rearranged.
No, it got rearranged to fit the 365, so everybody could be in unison.
But the months as well, though.
Yeah, it got modified. But there was a pope that modified the years.
I did not know this.
That to extend his reign, he modified the years by a couple of 100 years. So
To extend his reign.
Yeah, to make it seem like he was the
Wow.
shit pope. So he was like, yo, I've been here for 300 years, baby. You feel me? And that's how we might not be in like the year 2020. We actually might be in the 1700s.
Well, we're not in 2020.
Yeah, I know. 2022.
Facts, I mean,
The 2020s. We're in the 2020s, bro.
damn,
Yeah, assholes.
He's stuck there. He's still there. Yo.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
For real, Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Mandela effect.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. Nah, that shit's crazy though.
But for sure.
So yeah.
But
Segueing off of that,
wow.
actually, today I had a pretty good conversation with one of my coworkers, and I asked him this question, right? And I want each of y'all to answer this. All right, let's say you die, right? And you meet God. And God's like, all right, cool. You made it through the tutorial of life. I just sent you to the basic universe. Like, our universe is the most basic. It has nothing special about it. Regular basic shit.
Okay.
And then he's like, all right, cool. I'm sending you to another. You're going to be reborn, but you're going to keep all your knowledge from the basic universe. But I'm sending you to somewhere else. And you wake up and you have magic. Fuck you doing? Because now you're in a universe that's more advanced than this one.
And I have magic?
Yeah, everybody has magic. The whole universe has magic.
What am I going to do?
Yeah. What you going to do with it?
Well, what is everybody else doing? I don't know what's going on in the universe.
I don't know. That's the scenario.
Right? Like, what the hell?
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, what?
I'm going to get up and go outside and figure this world out and see what I can do.
No.
What kind of magic do I have? Can I make shit move? Can I make stuff move? Can I make...
No, you curse all you want. We don't believe anything out here. Shit. Except for derogatory terms.
Ting, ting. Okay, so do I make shit move or do I have, can I read minds? Can I hear?
I don't know. It's whatever you want it to be.
I want to be able to fly.
You could do that.
I want to be able to hear.
You could do that too.
Super hearing. Like Superman.
Okay. So are you just going to the Superman powers, like flight, speed?
But what could I do? How's the world? Can I
do all right,
to help the world?
All right. The world is not as advanced as this one, technologically.
I thought it. Oh, but we have magic.
But y'all got magic, yeah. Or something the equivalent of magic.
And do I?
Or everybody's born with a special ability or some shit.
Okay. Do I have knowledge of
your past life?
here?
Yeah, you have knowledge of here. Everyone has knowledge of here.
Oh, well, then I would probably... Oh, that's a deep one. Because there's stuff that has been invented that was not really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I would try and do good for the world. Like something positive. Make sure everybody has food and water.
No, everybody has that already. It's magic. Everybody can make that.
So what are they missing?
I don't know. You're the one putting in that element. What are you gonna bring to the magical world? Are you gonna like help advance like magic and shit? Or like, are you gonna be like, yo, we need more technology. This magic shit is whack.
No, I would never. I don't think I would do. I think I would I think I would introduce some technology.
Okay.
But then that's a problem because from some technology, people start.
No, but if you think about it, like everybody has memory of here, right? So they're like, all right, cool. We could just use magic as the internet. So now you have like, instead of the internet, you have magic internet. Like, you know, you can just like magic it out. You feel me?
What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know.
Magic internet.
I don't know. Like, I would just wall the fuck out, train, and just like become the strongest motherfucker on the planet.
What is magic internet though, bro?
I don't know. Just think about it. Like, y'all have like telekinesis and
In
shit.
your head, you would just be like.
No, like you do a little. A screen pops up, you feel me? You got your magic apps and all that.
Looking like Minority Report and shit, like.
Yeah. It's just like straight air shit. Like whoop whoop whoop. You draw a little square there, a little screen pops up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did a testing deal.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama? What's that?
A screening.
No. When you go, they give you the product.
Yeah.
For you to try, and you have to answer questions and try it out.
Survey.
It's kind of like a survey, but it was a test. You were testing the product.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it was
a test group.
Yeah. So I put on these glasses, and the glasses were really cool, right? So all the apps and stuff would come up, and I just had to look.
Just like at it. Yeah, that's cool.
That's too weird. That's too weird, bro. Like
it was, but it was cool, but it was weird. And then
that
I would be like,
weird.
How about if you
got it 3 times at one point because it wasn't good.
Like, come on, like, click, motherfucker, click.
That's crazy.
You close one eye to see if it recognizes it and shit. Like, come on, I'm trying to get on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck, yo, typing on that shit must be a bitch.
I don't even know.
You would, I think it would be like, oh, you see how on Android you got the swipe, you see how on Android you have you got the swipe that you could just swipe. I think it would just be like that, but with your eyes.
With your eyes, you swiping with
so
your
you'll be there like, oh.
Your eyes is doing that.
That has to do some damage.
Yeah, after a while, you're gonna fuck up like the rotator in there. Like you're gonna put some wear and tear on your rotator cuff.
Like our eyeballs are gonna be falling out.
That's
I don't think that would be a good thing.
Like it would be dope if it pops up, right? The display pops up, but if the display makes it seem like it's farther from you.
It did actually. It felt like it was here.
Yeah, and then it would instead of tracing your tracking your eye, like you would wear like a ring or something, and it would just track your hand.
That would be cool.
But then you'll be going around looking like this all day. You feel me?
We're staying in one place going like that?
Yeah, you'll be like in one square.
Yeah,
like,
but then everybody would be doing it too eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Then people would just be touching fingers all the time. Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to text somebody. I didn't mean to touch you. I'm sorry. I was trying to text somebody.
Oh, sorry. I was on my computer.
Yeah, I was on my I don't know, whatever, my holo. I think it would be like a hologram thing, kind of thing.
Yeah,
it'll be like a hologram kind of thing.
I forgot what it was called.
The new metaverse shit.
Nah, that metaverse shit, like, that metaverse shit is gonna be fire.
Oh boy.
What you mean? What you mean, old boy?
How you feel about the metaverse?
I haven't messed with it.
Yeah, no, I haven't either.
Like,
but have you?
Why do you always promote it?
Because it's
talk about it,
right?
Wait,
right?
You want to know why?
He's on it.
You want to know why?
Yo,
why promote
watch
it?
the previous shows. Check it out. Like and subscribe, yo. Check that out.
Y'all want to know the secret why I promote it so heavily?
Why?
Go ahead.
Because I want everybody to go out and buy my NFTs, antidepressant. You already know. Holla at me. It's dropping soon, baby.
Oh, yeah. The NFTs is out.
No, and also on top of that, like,
your what?
my NFTs.
What are your NFTs?
NFTs are non-fungible tokens. They're like, in layman terms, it's like digital art or digital media.
Okay.
So far. But it could also go into like virtual real estate and also things of that nature. Okay. And we'll get into that in a few. But
well, I've heard about that. A friend of mine sells real estate on Second Life or Second World.
I think it's Second Life.
Second Life.
Which is one of the metaverses, yeah.
Yeah, and they
make bread.
And my friend, his girl, well, she's really my friend, and that's her
Yeah.
friend, right?
Okay.
They're both my friends now, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay. I got caught up there.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
But she DJs.
Oh,
nice.
In Second Life, and they get paid, right?
Yeah.
So they get paid, but instead of, and she explained that they can use it as like they can get the money.
Because they'll either pay them in crypto.
Right, but then they use it to keep their Second Life going and to pay for their house and
their
they
shit.
want to buy new shoes and
And
let me tell you, her avatar, is it an avatar?
Yeah, it's an avatar.
She's hot, girl. I was like, damn, I want to go on Second Life just to have a body. Like, I want to make a body like that.
No. If I get, like, no lie, when the other day makes his metaverse debut, I'm going to just scan myself. I want my avatar to be me.
I see that. I can see that.
What
I want a cartoon me, so I.
But the thing about it is that I'll always be in anime outfits, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll have an anime outfit on?
Always anime outfits. Straight anime outfits all day.
But
it'll be me, but anime outfits.
So what is that?
I would have big hair and one of those tight ass cat suits.
I believe it. I
see it.
But bigger than my big hair. Like,
and I think the only thing I would add to my avatar would be like a third eye. I have a third eye.
Why, but like to be spiritual?
Nah, just so people be like, this guy got a third eye. Just like, and I could just have like, and my character could always have like glasses with 3 lenses. Whoop whoop, you know, like that.
Oh, they make those, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy those for you.
Oh shit! You feel me? Third eye open.
To wear them on
I will. Don't tell me twice.
Yeah.
Shit, if it was up to me
I have to put the crown.
Uh-oh.
I like the crown. I'm a queen.
Coronao. But
we got the queen in the building.
but my nigga, that shit is fire though.
Word. I gotta ask, are you a Leo?
No, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, for real? Okay, because you said line and everything. All right, cool.
I know.
Oh, that's fire.
But what was I gonna say?
Roar.
Leo. Virgos are spiritual people. Virgos are very spiritual people too. So
and honest people. Well, no, I can't say.
Yeah.
They're a lying Virgo, but he's a guy, and he's a big 49-year-old.
Is your sun like in Mercury retrograde and like your moon?
I have no idea.
And your moon like in solar eclipse rising?
he said.